The United Arab Emirates is the home of Dubai. It's an unbelievable city. I'd say the best in the world. You look at New York and a lot of these other places and it's truly awful. People are disrespectful and embarrassing and it's not even worth seeing. Dubai is respectful and I didn't see any problems there at all. But I'm going to tell you what to do if you go to Dubai. Because maybe you want to experience it but you're not too sure what to do. So you're going to fly there and then you're going to land at the international airport. Now this is a place that you will spend a lot of time. Every single day you're in Dubai you might end up here, and that is because the metro station is here. The metro station is incredibly cheap. One thing you need to know about the metro station is that it is not 24 hours. It's 22 dirhams for an all-day pass to any place you want, and I would suggest that, especially if you just want to go all over. It's cheap, you're on holiday, you might as well. Another thing you should know about the airport is there's terminal 1, 2, 3, there might be more, I'm not too sure, but there's a lot of terminals, okay? There are 3 buses to your hotel from these terminals at the airport. So when you arrive in the airport for the first time, you will look out of place and taxi drivers will come up to you and say, do you want a lift to your hotel? This happened to me when I arrived there for the first time, and I don't want to say I got scammed, but I paid 150 dirhams when I didn't have to pay anything. That was £32 or something like that out of my bank when I could have just got a bus for free. I was stopping at the Premier Inn, which is directly across the road from the airport, but you can't walk there. You have to get a bus. Every half an hour, 24 hours, the Premier Inn supplied buses. The Holiday Inn that was next to it did it as well, and a few other hotels did it. I don't think they'll do it if it's so far away from the airport, but these were across the road. It had to drive around a few times because, like I say, you can't walk across, you'd break your leg. So that is my first piece of advice. When you get to the airport, don't pay for a taxi to your hotel. There might be a free bus there, and it comes every half an hour. My hotel, at least, with the Premier Inn, it charged a lot for miniature food. The airport's cheap, but the mall, the Dubai Mall, which is beautiful, you can go ice skating there and everything, it's massive. The food there is cheap. But like I said, the airport is important because you'll use it to get to the metro. You'll go up the elevator to get there. Also, don't be afraid to ask people where to go. Everyone speaks English pretty much. All the signs are in English and Arabic. Another piece of advice I have is you can't eat or drink on the metro. You will get fined 100 dirhams if you do. If you don't have trains, it's just the metros. See, I went to Abu Dhabi and I had to pay for a tour. Someone had to drive me there and it was worth it, but I'll get back onto that later. You also have to be modest. This is a modest country. You can't be doing all the dickheadish stuff they do in New York and London and all that. They're horrible places. Don't be swearing or giving any middle fingers or anything like that. Don't be loud or shouty. People are very respectful. Also, please, if you take anything from this video, please bring sun cream. You cannot forget sun cream. Prioritize bringing sun cream over bringing your phone, because you probably won't have mobile data anyway. If you want Wi-Fi, you have to go to the airport or a Costa Coffee or the mall. The mall has free Wi-Fi. And there's a part at the top floor in the mall where you can look down at all the other floors. It's like round and everything. It's beautiful. And let's say you don't have a passport. Just get one, right? Don't be using your brother's passport or anything, because when you get to Dubai, you will get your eyes scanned. It's not worth it. They'll probably catch you out anyway, but don't be doing anything daft like using someone else's passport. I know this isn't something anyone will do, but stupid. Your eyes get scanned, okay? Don't do it. Also, if you're looking for a toilet, a lot of the signs will say toilet, but most of the people here, like I said, they speak English, but they don't know what a toilet is. They call it the washroom. So when I was in Dubai, I was asking people where the washroom was. I didn't say toilet, because when I said that, they didn't know what I was on about. You need to see the water park. So I was at the airport and I paid 22 dirhams for an all-day pass. The metro was for about an hour and a quarter from the airport to the water park. It's the biggest in the world, and you'll also see the world's biggest hotel. Now that is expensive. The hotel I stopped in was the Premier Inn. That was £124, not dirhams, pounds, for 6 days. The only thing that was expensive about Dubai was my flight. That was 900 and something pounds. It was a very cheap holiday for me. But when you get to the water park, it will close about 6:30, but I need to stress this to you. Pay for VIP. It's about £40 extra, but please, it is worth it. You're in Dubai, you're on holiday, you want to live your best life. Please, I cannot insist enough, pay for VIP at the water park, because you will be waiting in queues as long as anything. Don't forget, this is the world's biggest water park. People line up in the masses to get here. You need to get yourself VIP because surprisingly enough, no one gets VIP. So you jump right to the front. You'll never be in a queue longer than 3 people. But if you don't buy VIP, you'll forever just be waiting and you'll be drying off as well. Buy VIP if you go to the water park, and you should go to the water park. It's incredible. The hotels, let me tell you about the hotels. You can pay any price for a hotel. In your hotel, there will likely be a tour guide. And the reason why there's a tour guide is because you can pay to get to Abu Dhabi. Now let me tell you about Abu Dhabi. If you're just someone who's wanting to experience Dubai because it's Dubai, then it's not actually that much like Abu Dhabi. See, Dubai's where you go to have fun. Abu Dhabi's incredibly religious. Now I believe Islam's beautiful, and Abu Dhabi truly celebrates this. So we got taken to a mosque, we got taken to this Islamic art gallery, we got taken to a royal palace. The royal palace was incredible. Let me tell you about the Islamic art gallery. So they were using a sales technique. I think it's called the yes, yes, yes technique. They were showing off these rugs, right? They were just laying them off on the floor, and they were awesome. They had jewels in them or something. They looked really good, and they were golden and everything. They were just getting laid on the floor, and they were asking, do you like them? And everyone was saying, yes, they were very good, very good. I was in a car with 2 Russians, 2 Italians, and the driver was from Pakistan. So already you're saying, yes, 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 we really like these carpets. And then, you didn't know this, but now he's going to tell you it's for sale. He's going to list off the price, and suddenly everyone goes quiet. Because they look nice, but you're not going to put them in your house. There were Russians and Italians there. I don't think it would suit their house. And thing is, I only brought enough money for food. All my money was in my hotel, actually. I left it in Dubai, and I said that to the guy, and I mentioned to him I only have 50 dirhams in my pocket, and he said, oh, you've come from Dubai. You cannot survive in Dubai with 50 dirhams. You can buy us your hotel if you want it. And then he was waiting at the exit door after he had had a look around after as well, and he said, do you not like it? He was high pressure stuff. I never got to experience the Abu Dhabi nightlife. It was just during the day, but the Dubai nightlife was awesome. You have to see the Dubai nightlife. Awesome. Truly awesome. You need to go to the top of the Burj Khalifa. I got stuffed up. I didn't bring enough money with me out to go to the very top. I was like 15 dirhams short or something like that. It was at my hotel. So I paid to only go halfway or something, but you still got the best view of the city I've ever seen. I mean, I got to see the city from my plane at night and during day. So I arrived at midnight and then set off very early in the morning. So yeah, I went so far up. It cost me 159 dirhams, I think it was. I couldn't believe the view. But yeah, to summarise all of this, I booked my hotel in the Premier Inn that was just across the road from the international airport. There was a free bus every half an hour from the airport to the Premier Inn. The metro, which I went to every single day, is at the airport. So like I say, I can just get my bus from the Premier Inn to the airport. 22 dirhams for all day to get all over. It closes at 11 o'clock, remember, the metro. And there was so much to see. Everything was cheap. Don't swear as well. And that is my advice. It's not actually expensive. I didn't even spend £3,000 on 6 days in Dubai. And I had a wicked time. So you should do it too. I went during the summer as well. I was advised that I should have gone during the winter. I played football on the beach in the hottest weather I've ever done, so I was told I should have gone in winter because apparently that's the perfect weather. Also, at the beach, I went swimming there. It's so salty. I forgot it was going to be so salty. That is as much as I can think of off the top of my head. I was writing down notes for this video when I was in Dubai. It was the best time I've ever had in my entire life, and I will 100% be revisiting in the future because they're still building. They're still building, by the way. This is only new. Dubai wasn't that good like a long time ago. And when you're at the Burj Khalifa, you get to look out of a microscope and you can see all these buildings in front of you with your eyes, just looking through the windows. But you get to look through this little screen and you see what it looked like 15 years ago. There was nothing there. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are getting built on the, and every 10 years it's going to look so different and so much better. Dubai is the city of the future. It's better than any other place. 100% if you've never been, go. My flight was 7 hours. I don't care. I'm going again. But yeah, thank you for watching. Catch you next time.